the love and the support that I've gotten, I've never felt before.
All right, guys, quick cuts from the Daniel Green, aka Danny Diesel podcast, coming right up. Hope you enjoy. If you haven't done it yet, guys, hit the like button. Come on, make a comment. Tell us how much you like this stuff. Let's go.
So, all right. So let's back up before you sold everything.
Yep.
Dude, you got to tell us, what was the turning point? What made you go, I want to do this? There had to be, like, you saw a video, you read a book, you did something, you had a bad day at work, and you were like, nope, I'm doing this.
So you want to go back that far? Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's easy to follow your race story, by YouTube and all that kind of stuff. But I want to know what flipped that switch for Danny from Daniel Green to Danny Diesel.
So I was living in Tacoma, Washington, and I had a little studio apartment there. And to be really honest with you, I wasn't in a very healthy state of mind. I secluded myself for about 8 months. I would only go to the grocery store, and I would come home, and I would either watch TV or I would work because I had a remote job at that time, and I would work, So I would basically just go to the grocery store, get groceries, come home, and work. And I would do very minimal social interaction with people.
Let me ask, and this is deeper than we typically go, but it's really interesting to me. Would you say you're a social person, and then pulling away, maybe you didn't feel comfortable talking to folks again? I mean, I don't want to get too deep and philosophical here, but that's, dude.
No, we can go as far as you want with this. I'm very transparent with it.
So I found, like, working from home for 16 months or something, dude, it was hard on me. Like it would be difficult for me to then like go to an event or something like that and be able to conversate with people. It took me a while to get back into that, but now I've been going back in the office for almost 8 months now, and there's 3 or 4 of us, so it's nice. But do you feel like that maybe had a little, like it maybe prolonged those feelings?
Yeah. I worked from home there for about 2 years. I was working from home, and I just fell into a slump where I just didn't want to interact with people. I just, it's kind of weird, but I am an extrovert. I do have an extrovert personality. Like, being around people wears me out mentally. I'm getting better at it, but I just didn't feel like being around people. I went to the grocery store, and I came home, and I sat on the couch, or like I said, I sat in front of my desk.
Yep.
And I did that. I did that for about 2 years, and then it was in August of 2000. It was. I get my years mixed up a little bit, but I think it was August 2018. August 2018. There was a gentleman. He ended up stealing a plane from the SeaTac airport. Richard. His name was Richard. So. Like I said, he ended up stealing a plane from the SeaTac airport, and he actually flew over my apartment complex. From SeaTac airport, he flew over my apartment complex, flew around Mount Rainier, and then started coming back. And when he flew over the apartment complex, the planes never fly over my apartment complex. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I was like, what the heck's going on? And then it showed up in the news, and then I turned the air traffic control on, and I started hearing what was happening. And you guys can go and, research what happened, but the guy ended up stealing a passenger plane. It was a propeller plane from Alaska Airlines. He flew around for like an hour and a half, and then he got on the flight recorder and he says, "Do you guys think I could do a barrel roll with this plane?" And the pilot that was helping him was like, "Yeah, man, it's probably not a good idea." He's like, "I just want to do a barrel roll, and then I'll bring this thing down safely." Well, he ended up doing that. Plane's not designed for a barrel roll.
Right.
My life was not designed to be a drag racer. So he ended up doing a barrel roll. He came about 10 feet off the ground of the Puget Sound, which is off the water, and he ended up taking his life that day.
Dang.
Yeah. But you know what? He had the opportunity to take a lot of other people's life too. But he didn't do that. You know, he just wanted to do a barrel roll.
Yeah. So, you know, in our early conversations, kind of leading up to this live feed, you know, you shared that story with me, and then I watched some videos. I did some research after that, you know, and you could tell that dude was just having a good time. Like he knew what was coming, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he knew as soon as he took it, he knew what was going to happen.
Almost definitely.
But you know, that was something he wanted to do. You could tell he's like, man, I've flown a ton of flight simulator and all that kind of stuff. And he's talking to the guys and he's in a good mood. And like the guys in the tower have no idea what to do. So
he was just a genuine dude. He just wanted to fly the skies, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm just a genuine dude. I'm just a genuine dude out here just trying to inspire people to do the unthinkable.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know, it's so crazy because so many people get so scared of like what can happen, you know?
Yeah.
And so when stories come along like yours, I mean, dude, like you sold it all. And like, you know, you telling the story, you're not really a drag racer. I mean, like, there's no, like, if you had decided to race motocross, people would have laughed at you. But like, I feel like the race car community probably embraced it a little bit. I mean, am I crazy to say that?
You know, the love and the support that I've gotten, I've never felt before.
Yeah, it's awesome, dude. And that's what's even wilder to me is the love and support that, you know, Drag and Drive, we always say family, but dude, it really is, you know, and
if you guys haven't been to a Drag and Drive event, y'all are missing out, because honestly, like that, there's not one person that I can think of in Rocky Mountain, in the Rocky Mountain Race Week family, that wouldn't help another racer out as much as they possibly could.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild, man, and that family is so great. Noel M. Caddy Lee here says, very proud of you.
Hey, thank you.